Hi everybody, it's Amber with Love Nest Design, and I'm here with the lovely Miss Briar, the Ever After High doll. It did not take me long to fall in love with these beauties. And she and I are going to show you how to make some tiny little pencils, and if you're feeling a little more complicated, pens today. Pencils are beyond easy, and you should maybe even have the things at your house to make them. So let's get started. I'm going to make sure that you can see what I'm doing here. There you go. Alright, so I have here some assorted things, toothpicks, craft paint in silver, and a eraser-y peachy color, and an emery board, and some markers in either, in black, and either some sort of pencil color, like a yellow. These are the Bic Permanents, and I really like them. I prefer them to Sharpies, but Sharpies work. And the colors that I've used are the Yellow Blaze and the Summer Melon, and then of course the black is Tuxedo Black. So let's get started. And that's pretty much all you need for the pencils, really. So to get started, you take your toothpick, and you need the uncolored toothpicks in the round body. I don't know if it'll focus. It's been kind of tricky about that, but round body, not the squared off kind with the tapered ends. And you're just going to snap them in half. It's as easy as that. And then once you snap them in half, if they've got kind of a little fuzzy bit to the end, you can take your emery board and just clean it up. It works really easy and really fast. I used to do these like assembly line style, and I would make a lot, and I'd use wire cutters, and it would kind of pinch the ends, and I would worry that would stress me out, but then I make them look like they had been chewed on by the doll, which I kind of like, you know, people who chew on their pencil erasers and like crush the caps and stuff. So now that I've sanded that little blunt end down, I am holding it by the pointed end, and I'm just down to about where my fingers can hold, coloring with my orange or yellow marker to do the body of the pencil. So there we go. We have a colored body of the pencil now. And next we're going to take our black, and we're just going to very quickly touch that pointed end, and you're seeing pretty quickly how colored pencil, like a pencil, can come together real fast. So now that you've got that part, this is the trickiest part of the business, and it's not tricky at all. I take my little pencil, and usually just with this little hole in the cap, I stick it in there just about as far down as the cap is. Of course, it is not doing it for me today. Let's try it this way. This is the other way I do it. Hold the bottle open. Let's try to do it kind of backwards so you can see. Now, you want to think of your pencil in terms of, your pencil cap in terms of like threes. If you'll look at a normal pencil, you'll see that you've got 2 parts metal cap to 1 part spongy part, eraser. And then, so on this, you're going to want to dip this down all 3 segments in your silver, and you'll see why here in just a second. But basically, I just am rolling it along the edge of the thing as far down as I want it to go. See, like, can you see that? There's a little piece of fuzz on it. Anyway, you get it down as far as you want it to go, and you're going to put it in like a water cap or something just to dry. And then once that is dry, you're going to do your step with the eraser, which I just do by dropping, like, I've got an index card here, and I'm just going to do a drop of color like that, and you can pick up your pencil. See how it's already got the cap on there that's dry. You're going to pick up your pencil and you're just gonna bloop about 1/3 of the way down, and you'll see that now that cap is one line and the eraser is kind of bulbous, but it'll dry looking more like a natural eraser. And so once again, you're going to let that dry. But how easy is that? You got a pencil, you're done once it's dry, and they look really cute, I think. Here's the orange one, and then this is the yellow one. I've got the sawdust from the emery board. So 2 little pencils, and then if you're like wanting to be all wild and crazy, you can do a colored pencil under the same property. That one's blue, but I'm going to do red real quick. Just, you know, same thing where you use the color on the tip and then again on the body. So you're not even going as hard as switching it up. And then you don't have to do the cap the same way. The way I try to do that is very carefully we'll come in and try to make just a little dot on the end. If that doesn't work, just color the end in and make it, you know, completely red. But you can see how instant colored pencil, right? So let's say you want to get a little fancier with that property, with that idea. And you want to make some like novelty pencils, sort of like my cute one with the lollipop here. You can take washi tape, just the regular width kind, and you'll cut off a piece about I don't know, I'd say this is about 3/4 of an inch. And this is actually too wide, so I take my little snippy scissors and I'm going to go halfway down like this, and you can do 2 pencils out of this, which works great because you can do 2 pencils out of a toothpick. And you are just going to, and I actually kind of like to use the torn edge as my bottom edge, because like when you sharpen a pencil it's more jagged. Excuse me for a second. Rosie! My dog is chewing on herself. It's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna have to lock her in the bathroom for the next take of this. Just wrap the body of the pencil essentially, and then once you've wrapped the body of the pencil, you're gonna do that same thing where you mark the tip, and then you take your silver and your eraser and you dip them, and when you're done it makes a totally cute little printed pencil. And so, okay, the last one is, this is the same kind of thing, except we're going to make a pen. The pens, it looks more like a Le Pen. Do you guys remember the Le Pen? Is that, am I just telling my age here? I'm freaking old, okay? So, for the pens, I use these cool, you can get these colorful printed paper clips, and I use the big ones, not the little ones, but the big ones, and a wire cutter. And if you're not an adult, you want to have, or like at least a teenager, you want to have somebody do this for you or supervise. But take the paper clip and some jewelry wire cutters, and protect your eyes, I'm wearing glasses, and clip, and just about where it starts to turn, and that gives you like a piece that's already painted and is hard. And then I like to once again use washi tape. Notice me nudging my dog so she quits for a minute. And just like cut a little tiny piece, and just and this is the narrower washi tape. You can cut scrapbook paper. You know, if you don't have washi tape, that's the other thing, is just cut little pieces of scrap paper and apply glue and do it just exactly the same way. It does not have to be washi tape. It's just a step faster, and I tend to use it because it's an easy cheat. I like it. So there we are. Ta-da! Tiny little pen. And Briar likes it. You will too. It's a fun project, and I enjoy making them. I've made hundreds of little pencils, and I hope that you will too. They're a lot of fun. Come back and see us again. I'm going to try and make a pencil box up next.